Yes, in last video we have seen how to use the lambda expression. So in that video we will discuss how to use uh, lambda expression with some arguments and variables. So first of all, before understanding the lambda expression, let's first we will discuss about the functional interface, because functional interface is very important to understand prior to understand the lambda expression. So let's jump to the lambda expression. So first we understand what is what is functional interface, why we need to use functional interface to understand lambda expression. So in this video, first of all, we will understand functional programming. So in Java, it basically has come uh, to improve the programming and reduce the code. So here Java 8 has introduced functional programming. So basically in the functional program, functional interface plays a very vital role. So let's deep its definition. A functional interface in Java is an interface that contains only one abstract method, and abstract method where we can't define its body. And apart from it, inside the functional interface there will be many static method, default method, and private method. And functional interface are also called as a single abstract method interfaces. So as we told that it has many default and static method, and it is the foundation of the lambda expression and method reference in Java 8. In the functional interface we can mark it as a at the rate functional interface annotation. If we don't mark, so it will also take it as a functional interface. So why we need functional interface, and why it is very important? So first of all, it is the foundation of the lambda expression, and for understanding the stream API optional and other Java 8 features, we need to understand functional interface, and it basically simplify code and reduce boilerplate. So there is some example of functional interface. For example, for creating thread we use Runnable interface, Comparator for comparing two variables, and many more we will discuss one by one. So first of all, let's discuss about the functional programming. So for that we will go to the NetBeans. So here in last video we have created one interface, that is greetings, and for implementing it we have used lambda expression. So here we have used greeting lambda. Through lambda expression we have give the body of the abstract method, that is say hello. And in today's lecture we are going to discuss about the functional interface by taking some arguments. So here we have created one interface, that is calculator interface. So here in this lecture we will understand how functional interface plays a very wider role. So in the calculator we have created one operate method. Through this operate method we can perform all the calculator operation by giving its different functionality or a body in the main class. So here what we will do, here just we create the object reference of the interface. So here what we do, here just we do add, and here we know that we have to pass two arguments here. So first is a and second is a b. Here in this uh, definition we will give how to add two variables, and it will return it. So here we don't have to write return, and here we can easily write a plus b. So internally it will return to the uh, operate method. So after operate method, when it will return, so we can easily get it, and by using its reference we can call it operate. And here we can give the variables 10 and 20. Okay, and let's understand if we want to here we want to use add operation. And in next object, if we want to create another operation, so without creating another method in the calculator interface, we can easily create def, uh, its definition inside the main method. So here what we will do, here we can minus operation. So for that what we again create its reference, and here we will minus, and here we will take again, because it again refer to the same operate method. So here again we see minus, and here we can minus those variables. And let's jump into the its operate function. So here we again give 10 and 20. And if we want to give another definition, and if we want to next slide, here we next operation, here we, if we want to call multiply operation, so here what we will do, here just we create another variable, take it as a calculator, and here we will take as a multiply, and here we will take again two variables, and a into b, and again it will provide. Here we will give 10 and 20 again. And if same with the division operation. So for division operation, for learning purpose, you should create, I have explained how to create multiple operations by using one abstract method, and in the function interface we can easily understand these are for the integer variables. We can change based on our requirement. We can also take multiple data type here, and let's understand if we want to use string related operation. So let's jump to the string related operation. Prior that, let's check its output. So prior that, first of all we will clarify which one is for the add operation. It is for the add operation, and which one is for the subtraction related operation of subtraction, and which one is for multiply. And for the division operator, it is for you to write by yourself. Okay, and then we will run this program and see what is the output. Okay, so the shortcut key is shift F6 to run the application. Okay, now here we can see that for 10 and 20 add operation it will give the 30, and for minus operation it will give minus 10, and it for the multiply operation it will give 200. So yeah, for this operation we have done this by using two arguments inside the operate method by using interface. So basically here first here we can also migrate as a functional interface. If we so functional interface, so it will not give any kind of error. But if we create another method, another abstract method, then it will give the error. It is because the function interface can only hold one abstract method, and here we can create multiple default method, default void run. Here we can use multiple default method, multiple private method. It will not give any kind of error, because function interface, the definition of functional interface is tells that it only hold one abstract method. Remaining will be default, private, static, whatever you want. How you can create many methods, default and static, private. It will not affect the functional interface. But when you create a abstract method with more than one, then it will give the error. Okay, and it's for the integer operation. Now let's jump to the for the string related operation. So here first we will create the interface for the string related operation. So here what we will do, here we will take string as a return type, and here we again give the operate operation, and here we will take as a one argument as a string. Okay, so it is a function interface. If we don't give marked as a function interface, internally it will work as a function interface. So if we want if we will give mark it as a function interface, so it is very easy for the compiler to understand it. So in the main class, what we will do here, again we create the main method. So here we will use create main method, and inside it string operation to upper. If here we want to use to upper operation, so here what we will do, to upper operation. Okay, here what we will do, to upper operation, and here we can easily define without giving any data type. Here we can also give string str, and then str dot to uppercase, to lower to uppercase, and internally it will return. We don't have to manually return it. And let's jump to the, if we want to another, if we want to return substring of that particular variable, particular argument. So here what we will do, here again we follow that, and here if we don't want to give the data type, so we, without giving data type, we can easily use it. And here what we will do, here string substring, if we want to use particular index based string, so we can easily return. And here what we will do, here we will print output, what will be the to upper case. Okay, yeah, here we will give operate. For example, here we can give Abhishek. So what he will do, it will print the capital letter of this name. And here what we will do, here we will give substring dot operate, and here we will give Vikram. So what it will do, it will basically convert it, this Abhishek, into a capital letter, and this Vikram, it will convert 0 to 2 index, so it will print vi, first and 0 and first index. So, and apart from it, we can also convert it into 2 lowercase, same as that we have performed above, and we can print its substring 0 to 5, whatever we want to do, we can easily convert it. And we can also perform here compare, we can also perform many operation. So yes, that is the function interface, and in this video we will discuss only this topic, and in upcoming video we will discuss runnable interface, and comparable interface, comparator, and remaining that has introduced Java 8, predicate, and many more that I have listed in this word file. So after this, what we will do, we will discuss enable, comparator, predicate, function, consumer, supplier, by predicate, by function, by consumer, how they internally works. We will see all things. Okay, thank you.